welcome to the Do It All Dad Year podcast. Dad-friendly entertainment for you and me. Controlling our kids with comedy can make our kids great again. And this is episode 116. American squad bashing equals calm feeling. Can I get a holla for some A-list, more than deserved tsunami of dumpage on Allah's avenging angels coming right up? Holla! The impromptu center back chant was hilarious. Some patriots did something about expressing their hatred of babyface Omar. No big deal, man. Ha! Does babyface Omar text Obama for what Toni Morrison or Maya Angelou quote to use next? Yeah, I don't see Nora Ephron making Obama's final cut either. Take a hike, Susan Rice. Living the Big Easy doesn't make you black enough, bitch. It's me at the doctor's office for my daughter. Pediatrician's office. Nurse. Lactate pills won't work on your daughter. Do It All Dad, being me, replies, after 2 decades of cocaine abuse, my brother now blames his stomach issues on Land O'Lakes. Failing to rein in his redneck hick side has nothing to do with it. This is my younger brother being passive-aggressive with me. Barbecue is a good idea. You should let Jane's dad grill at your home for the barbecue. Sure, bro. Just like I should let you in my house again after you tainted our old couch in our old home with a used condom on it to prove your scumbag marks of shame. The resistance can call Trump supporters Nazis 24/7, celebrate Antifa for attacking ICE buildings and Marines, but Trump and his supporters are the violent, hateful side because they told Obama's dream love child to F off. Sounds fair to me. When Trump won, I prayed for them to build a wall around the strip clubs of Montreal so Lena Dunham wouldn't scare away all the clientele. Are you telling me the bouncers of Montreal wouldn't be tempted to send hipster rollers back? Lena Dunham was actually Hillary Hammertime's Kankel's social media community manager. Only Lena Dunham could make Huma Liquor Breath less likable and relatable in one blubbery swoop. So this is my wife ruining everything again. But you've already done a gazillion podcasts. I was talking about promoting my books on other people's podcasts with bigger reaches, like how Dad made a porno without tapping his wife for inspiration. It's me at the doctor's office again. It's doctor. The center back chant was disturbing. Do It All Dad replies, why? Is babyface Omar insisting Jared Kushner whip the audience into a frenzy by using his mind-controlled Jedi Jew tricks? Mayor Pete calls Trump supporters committed racists because chanting Omar go home, who's a Muslim Brotherhood infiltration wet dream come true, means Trump voters hate all Muslims, even the moderate ones who condemn terrorist acts for a change. Memo to Donnie Douchebag Douche, who has in one swoop completely eliminated any allure of me ever working for any New York City advertisement agency ever. Just because you're a dog lover, Donnie, I can think of more creative ways to express your affection for them, besides insisting the bomb squad are good boys for dehumanizing the Holocaust for social justice cred points on Twitter. If Trump voters are no different than white supremacists, then why don't any pledge their allegiance to Antifa? Yeah, black dudes and Hispanics aren't in Antifa, dude. Plus, white anarchists aren't playing street ball in sanctuary cities either. If all Trump supporters are committed racists, then why don't you hear go back home to Kenya chants erupt at Trump rallies? That's right, we can't prove that because all his records are sealed and nobody on record met Mr. Charisma at Columbia. My bad. Pretty sure James Woods got his account temporarily suspended on Twitter for pointing out some article that confirmed the fact that there's no one who attended Columbia University when Barack Obama attended who could attest to him being a fellow student or ever like seeing him on the premises. Our allies believe we're outright racist now, according to Alec Baldwin. Israel named a community in the Golan Heights after President Trump. The Brits jailed truthers of Muslim grooming rape gangs. That's Tommy Robinson. He's back in jail. Germany is Germany, and France is fucked. So what difference does it make? Can I get a holla? For if any country compared to us is stupid enough to think the racist country, then they don't deserve our friendship. Holla! America last year accepted more refugees than any country on earth. Wife. Forgot to tell you, but I'm having lunch with Liz at her favorite restaurant in Chappaqua. Doodle Dad says, don't puke up your shrimp cocktail if Cankles waddles in. Then I start fake barfing. Ugh! Ugh! Lunch in Chappaqua. Ugh! Huma liquor about the country. Ugh! And my 2-year-old son laughs a long time. Memo to Dan Lee Batard. Tard. Jamel Hill called your president a Klansman. Babyface Omar refuses to condemn Al-Qaeda. Trump passed prison reform, mainly affecting people of color. Jim Brown got his back. You're a mush-brained, overrated, witless, Muslim Brotherhood endorsing hack. Can I get a holla? I'm rescinding my holla. Because Dan Lee Batard Tard isn't worthy of my venom, holla, hacksaw Jim Duggan, decapitation, joke blast. You get a rescinding holla. Wasting my breath on Dan Lee Batard Tard, zero charisma. You wear a suit well with no tie, and the beard covers up your neck fat real well. Holla! Memo to Dan Lee Batard Part 2. President Trump has instigated a racial division in the country? No. Obama, academia, Rapewood, and ESPN hack blowhards did. Showcase any glimmers of cutting wit or new idea formation, and I'll give a shit about your opinion, Mang. Bookstore worker addressing me. How are you? Doodle Dad says. Annoyed at random grandmothers on the street vocally expressing their stupefied bemusement at how happy my 2-year-old boy is compared to their sourpuss seed. Wife. Forgot to tell you, but I'm having lunch with Liz at her favorite restaurant in Chappaqua. Give my best to Huma Liquor Breath. Tell her tough shit about Lolita Express Stein being denied bail. And no offense, babe, but a dining in Hillary Hammertime Cankles country for me is less appetizing than Babyface Omar modeling in a Head & Shoulders commercial. This is the Do It All Dad Year podcast, dad-friendly entertainment for you and me. Controlling our kids with comedy can make our kids great again. Do It All Dad Does Jokes, available exclusively on Amazon. Controlling My Kids with Comedy, a love story, available now exclusively on Amazon Kindle. And for those die-hard fans of the podcast, last time we spoke, I said I don't want to talk politics. I'm done. I don't want to talk Trump. But I was listening to Michael Savage. I've not listened to him in a long time. He was getting very tiresome for me. And the giant was awoken when I listened to him yesterday. He's really right. Mark Levine, the voice is brutal. Savage voice, way better suited for radio. Levine makes great points. Very logical thinker. defends the president well, blah, 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 who cares? But good for him, he should. He's a Jewish fighter, gets paid very well. He's a constitutional lawyer. He should defend the president well. And he should go after the media for how despicable they've become, for jamming this like racist premise down our throat, which has less legs than 10 and 10. So good for Mark, he should be doing that. But Savage, what he was saying was that if there's any point where we should be supporting the president, it's now. So, and I just sent Dr. Savage a tweet thanking him for being responsible for adding some extra oomph to some of those jokes over there, because obviously I haven't been holding back. And again, I mean, other people have uttered this, but Trump didn't say go back home, but I agree with Dr. Savage, and that's this. It's very simple. All the Trump supporters, we've been tired of being called Nazi racist for more than just like the past month, okay? It's been like forever, all right? And, we're tired of being called dumb, hick deplorables. And like the worst part about this all is that, like, I mean, I understand us Jews, we're a very small percentage, like 1%, we're like a blip, I get it. But, the way that I saw it was that when everyone there at the rally was saying, go back home, I was thinking, hey, it's actually a very pro-Jew sentiment, right? Which makes me really happy. I wouldn't really say that really screams white supremacist crowd on the loose. I mean, Babyface Omar, she refuses. I mentioned the points already. We know her background. She's pushing for a resolution right now that places economic sanctions on Israel with the intent to destroy them. And obviously it's not going to happen. But this is like after, like Trump says, and also like bringing up some like horseshit analogy, such as, well, what was the analogy? Oh, well, we boycotted Nazi Germany. So this little racist Jew hater runt had the goal to compare the modern state of Israel, the only thriving democracy in the Middle East, where they made the desert bloom. She has the goal to compare Israel to Nazi Germany. Can someone force this bitch to watch Schindler's List already? I'm dying over here. It's just, it's never ending. It's never ending. But, so what Dr. Savage was saying was that, more than ever, we should support our president. And that, in essence, what that crowd was saying was, we're not saying, hey, let's deport every anti-American, anti-Semite that is currently breathing, because that would probably include about half of the New York state population right now as we speak. But when will the other side understand that Trump was elected because we were tired, white people, but not just white people, but tired of being demonized? Like this entire like race card thing. That, like, who are they trying to impress? Jim Brown has got Trump's back. He reformed gangbangs. He's been doing it for like 30 years. So who do you think's got more social justice cred on the street when it's all said and done? Him or Fake News Fro? Case closed. Case closed. Candace Owens. Why do you think they want to shut her up? Super smart, very passionate, very informed African American woman who was gone on record saying, hey, listen, Democratic Party, founded by the Klan. They want to keep black people down. They don't want to liberate them. They don't want to uplift. All they care about is power and control and enriching themselves. Why else would they want open borders? Why else would they turn down a deal a year and a half ago when Trump offered an olive branch, offering citizenship, a pathway to citizenship for about a million illegals. Oh, that's right. They wouldn't finance a wall. Yeah, because that's racist. Okay. So, I mean, the writing's on the wall, and I'm so excited that Epstein, that the bail's denied, and the IG report's not even out yet. I mean, this is all just smoke and mirrors. But any Jewish New Yorker who would want to invite Babyface Omar over for Shabbat dinner tonight, or for any Shabbat dinner ever, is a self-loathing, hateful, moronic, disgraceful, deplorable of the lowest order. She referred to 9/11 as something happened. She refers to Israel as having an occupying problem, despite the fact that Palestine's never mentioned in the Old Testament, and despite the fact that their leaders are terrorists, and she's never condemned any of them, or the fact that UN gives them money to build death tunnels to kidnap and murder Jewish children, despite the fact that she refers to any any American politician for supporting Israel. She claims it's all about the Benjamins. I mean, again, she Babyface Omar is Barack Obama's like subconscious, like Monster ID, like teleprompter come to life. I don't know what, no one else is talking about that, but Obama's yesterday's news, and for anyone to say that like Obama's not operating a shadow government is just is dumb, naive, or completely full of shit. But yes, Mayor Pete calls Trump supporters committed racists. Like he's still just a hick, zero gravitas generating teenager in love hack mayor of South Bend, Notre Dame, correct? And for a gay mayor, there is zero fabulous about him. So this is the Do It All Dad Year podcast, dad-friendly entertainment for you and me. Controlling our kids with comedy can make our kids great again. And I was talking about like the sender back chant, which was only for like a couple of seconds. And again, Trump didn't instigate it. But again, like my interpretation of it was, okay, well, she sucks and we know she's evil, and you can call her a opera with Muslim Brotherhood, or you can just call her the real divisive, hateful, racist, deplorable, who is the most ungrateful refugee in like the history of American history. So that's okay. But again, I mean, Savage said it. Like for her to play like the innocent victim is just ridiculous and pathetic. And the hijab, they do act, and I'm going to quote Savage again. The idea that you wear a headscarf and that makes you invisible or impervious to criticism is just ridiculous. It's pathetic. Another reason why Trump was elected, because there's no way the Americans are going to take that shit anymore. After all the freaking, Camp Pendleton and all the suicide bombing events, Orlando, Obama always normalizing it, belittling it. I don't know how did he phrase it? How did he downplay those events? Not once calling out radical Islam for what it was. It's just pathetic. Michael Savage is not allowed in England, by the way, and he's not allowed in Fox News. Guy's got like a gazillion degrees, written like a gazillion books, and he's a truther. I mean, like, yeah, nothing more, nothing less. He's a proud American, and he's earned everything, as far as I'm concerned. And for him to be like, demonized is just ridiculous. Meanwhile, the mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, campaigned to have Farrakhan's travel ban lifted from England. So I think that basically says everything you need to know about like where his allegiances lie. Okay, Farrakhan, same guy who said that Hitler was a great man and that just all termites, blah blah blah. I'm sure you've heard all before. But again, send her back is actually a pro-Jew chant, which made me really happy. And of course, I don't see Babyface Omar being pleased with the that sentiment any more than her colleague AOC singing Beastie Boys at karaoke by mistake. This is the Doodle Dad, your podcast, dad-friendly entertainment for you and me. Controlling our kids with comedy can make our kids great again. So there's one more thing I forgot to mention. So I'm at the bagel shop, and this is me. Babyface Omar jokes are no-go areas in bagel shops now. Good work though, letting the Jew hater runt divide, conquer, and occupy our alleged last safe space sanctuary to put us at ease. Have a wonderful weekend. Proud, loving Americans, and for everyone else, continue to be miserable and lose your minds. Because I don't care. At this point, what difference does it make? Talk to you guys soon.